Almost every ancient culture shared the same monster. People in completely disconnected corners of the globe, separated by thousands of miles and different eras, all told stories about giant, terrifying reptiles. In ancient Asia, these creatures were revered as divine river spirits or symbols of imperial power, depicted with long, serpentine bodies and multi-toed claws. Mesoamerican cultures worshipped feathered serpents like Quetzalcoatl. While meanings differed, the physical traits, scaly skin, massive jaws, and fangs, remained remarkably consistent across the ocean. This global overlap often fuels the idea that early human hunters encountered surviving dinosaurs. It is a staple of science fiction, but the geological evidence presents a much wider gap between these two groups. The brain struggles with deep time. Non-avian dinosaurs were wiped out by an asteroid 66 million years ago. Modern humans have existed for just 300,000 years. We're chronologically closer to the T-Rex than it was to the Stegosaurus. When the giant dinosaurs roamed the Earth, our mammalian ancestors were tiny, shrew-like creatures hiding in the underbrush. The existence of the dragon myth represents a massive historical puzzle that demands an archaeological explanation. Ancient humans never saw living monsters, but they frequently unearthed their remains. Long before the 1800s, people were discovering physical proof of massive creatures. They were pulling enormous teeth and fossilized three-toed footprints straight out of the ground. In the Gobi Desert, ancient gold miners frequently encountered the skulls of the Protoceratops, a dinosaur with a heavy beaked snout and a large frilled bone structure. If they only found fragmented bones, why did disconnected cultures imagine the monster specifically as a giant reptile? Evolutionary psychology suggests the human brain evolved with deeply ingrained fears of specific natural predators. For millions of years, the primary threats to early primates were venomous snakes, large predatory cats, and birds of prey. A dragon is a structural composite of these primal fears. It carries the scales of a serpent, the jaws of a large cat, and the wings of a raptor. Imagine an ancient farmer unearthing a dinosaur femur the size of a tree trunk. To make sense of a bone that size, the brain used its innate fear of reptiles to construct an apex predator large enough to match the fossil. The dragon is a projection of these primal survival instincts onto the physical remnants of a lost geological age. Our ancestors were the world's first true paleontologists. They were observing the natural world, attempting to catalog the evidence found in the earth. The dragon emerged when survival instinct met the physical remains of the dinosaurs. Early humans walked across the same ground as the creatures that came before them. They found their graves and used their imagination to fill in the blanks. The myth of the dragon allowed the ancient mind to contextualize the vastness of deep time through storytelling. To keep investigating the truth behind human history, subscribe to Ancient World Unveiled. Thanks for watching.